That's how you do it, MP. Incredible work today.
MP in the house.
That's something I'd like to focus on this week.
You seen a little wear on the court?
Yes, and I don't want fatigue to be an issue, but the issue may be not pushing hard enough regularly, too.
What's the solution?
I want to work on stamina. I want to do it in intervals.
Yep. Alright, I can draw up some routines for that. I'll start penciling in some drills and work them accordingly. Alright, got it.
You good, MP?
And the unmistakable greeting to Las Vegas, just a stone's throw away. And welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. This a huge game. The winner tonight will represent the West in the final. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at the Rockets, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in. And of course the Thunder, 8 games back.
I think for the Thunder, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. SGA and Wallace in the backcourt. Jalen Williams is out there with Chet Holmgren, and it's Sloan in at the 5. And for the Rockets, Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Amen Thompson out there with MP, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. And we're here in the Western Conference semifinals of the NBA Cup. The excitement has been building to this do-or-die moment.
Yeah, even though this game counts toward their regular season records, they're not thinking about that. Each team just wants to get to the championship and show that they are the best in the West.
I gotta say, guys, watching MP's success so far in his NBA Cup quest this season has been nothing short of remarkable. He's done exactly what he set out to do. Win the games, lead his team, execute both offensively and defensively. It's been quite impressive.
Yeah, I mean, when you make it this far, it is not by accident. Calculated adjustments both for MP and the team. In general, attacking defenses, strategizing how to mix up their defensive looks, and optimize matchups. I love the spectacle around MP. He's good entertainment, and I think great for the NBA as a whole. It's definitely a star-fueled league.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA. Make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Oh, got that one up quick. MP's got 6. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from his Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Now here's MP. Good! Another from 3.
And now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
And stolen by Williams. SGA passes to Wallace. Williams on the wing, guarded by Durant. There's the triple. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three from Holmgren. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And let's send it over to Ali LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers put on a show. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he was spectacular on the boards, grabbing the season high in rebounds. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Okay, Ali, thanks. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Now here's MP. He's got 14. This one for 3. And Houston, another 3.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league, and MP, yes, sir.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Shoots over Durant. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
It's stolen away. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Yes, it's good. Royals got 19 points.
I just love the ball movement.
Out left to the wing. Here's Sloan. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. The shake. Not enough on that one as it misses.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
On the wing, SGA. It's the trifecta. SGA's got 11.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shea Gilgeous.
Big finish right there. He destroyed the rim. Oh, man. MP, that was nasty. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Pass to Williams. Three-pointer off the mark. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's Houston. They lead by 8. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
Them hours, you gonna have to become like a manager. Nobody's gonna stay in a warehouse for 8 to 10 hours. I know y'all be bored in this bitch. What? At least I gotta. The only thing I gotta do is like.
We're just 3 quarters away from finding out who will advance to the NBA Cup Championship game. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Alperen Şengün out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Royal in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Mitchell against MP. Holmgren with a screen on MP. Fires from deep. Clock is at 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
Bledsoe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
Right side, Mitchell. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
All right, I'm told we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, joining us now with the latest news. Shams, what's the update?
Thank you, B.A. The Houston Rockets showing they are eager to make personnel changes early on still in the season.
They've been searching for a two-way star, and they got one in Victor Wembanyama, landing the 7'4" big man from France. This changes their entire franchise. They're counting on Wemby to solidify their defense and lead them to new heights. This is groundbreaking.
Charles, thank you. Always some intriguing news breaking in the NBA.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside McCain. Left side Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Houston. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Got the credit their effort, man. They've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside McCain. Pass to Mitchell. Down low. Here's Holmgren. Easy 2 for Holmgren.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find. I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. And the Rockets making a change here. Smith's checked in. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You look at MP. He occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in the groove, he's automatic.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list. Oh, MP with the slam!
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Steps back. Outside. Williams. There's a screen. Pass to Wallace. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And MP throws it down.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
Holmgren with a screen on MP. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And that one drops. Holmgren's gotten 4 this quarter.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Mitchell's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And over the last month, these are the teams that have been getting it done on offense. The Rockets, second.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately. Running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Royal. MP gets it to go through contact.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Sloan. On the wing, Wallace. Durant with a steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Here's Royal. Oh, MP throws it down.
Oh, sometimes you know the contact is coming. MP not shying away at all.
Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Houston.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously.
And MP throws it down.
Yeah, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
And here's MP from outside. He got it again! Sensational!
Night after night, he's been unbelievable, scoring the ball at will.
And if he keeps it up, he's going to be top 5 in single-season 40-point games. That speaks to his unwavering consistency. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's Houston up by 16. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hey everybody, always a fascinating story. Our first order of business. Let's catch you up on some trades around the league.
This team has to be ecstatic that they got Wemby. Just his length and the defensive end, what he does, it changes everything the other team does.
No doubt, dude piles up blocks, but beyond the box score, he terrifies shooters, makes them think twice.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Rockets.
They're playing with plenty of motivation.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second.
And we welcome you back as we get set to bring you second half action from the NBA Cup. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Thunder trail by 16. And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Wallace and Williams run the wings. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Sloan in at the center position.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc. Come on, man, so aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
SGA passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play, and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Guys, back over to you.
All right, thank you, Allie.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time, he lets his play do the talking for him.
Thunder trail by 17. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. There's Holmgren on the slam.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
SGA pulls it in.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Now, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient greats, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But
And another one!
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering.
that's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. A moment here to see the numbers for Jalen Williams.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
He's off on the first. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Pass to Sloan from behind the arc. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one. Good. He hits again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And it's Holmgren missing.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Lets it go from 14. Royal grabs the rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 56 in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Holmgren. Stolen by MP. For the finish. Oh! Punch it home.
Well, MP not going to waste a transition opportunity.
Takes a step back. Here's Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Again! What an avalanche! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. There's 57 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. The 3 from Mitchell. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration.
Oh, hey, how about that?
Oh, getting crafty with the rock. MP just toying with him out there.
Mitchell finds McCain. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. They still need this. Royal grabs a rebound. Royals got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably. And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
MP getting it done for the Rockets. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
To get in the crew and all that shit. Man, come on. I'm obviously getting the crew day 1. I'm just going to join a random one like I did before. I've been in the same crew that whole time.
Houston will go for a different look here. Smith, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Kevin Durant comes in for Finney Smith. Thompson, he's checked in for Young. And MP subbed in for Fred VanVleet. The Thunder have gone 6 for 11 here in the 4th quarter. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. And it's Royal in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Count it.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. No one near him. Wallace misses.
Boy, tough break there. Defense leaves him wide open. He can't get the mid-range to go. Ouch.
Royal, good.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Rockets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they increased their win total to 29. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
He showed up on the glass in a big-time way, and that really set the tone.
They set the pick. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Oh, that look in his eye. Shea wanted that answer badly.
And MP throws it down.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Oh, MP throws it down.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Wallace misses. The Rockets on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. FXJ with a steal. Pass to Sloan. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. And this secures their spot in the NBA Cup Tournament Finals. What a season.
Thanks, guys. Double figures in one cap.
Double figures in a third.
Brian, over to you.
As always, thank you, Jennifer. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our...
I ain't gonna lie, I was watching Modern Warfare.
This one here almost sank the swimming jacket.
Okay, that's only because I could just eaten first. You gotta wait at least 30, 40 minutes.
The last check you picked up. So yeah, try some light activity first before an underwater breathing apparatus because a mermaid, you are not.
Coming up. You looking for a cake? So I was giving some more thought about our international evaluation.
How long?
Taking notice.
Please tell me you're making a change.
We are. The two of you are going to save us almost an hour a week.
And I mean quality.
Yeah, how's that?
Well, glad you asked. We'll be making weekly slideshows by continent of our...
There he is, man.
Because let's say if you got two different battle passes, just like how Fortnite do.
A look at the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and we'll hear from him. And here we are, the NBA Cup Championship. Such a unique night on the NBA calendar.
Yeah, and guys, for me, it's up there with a lot of the big events we have, right? Opening night, the All-Star Game, Christmas Day telecast. The NBA Cup has entered that conversation of best days on the schedule.
And how about this run to the NBA Cup Championship for MP? From the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example. And tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2-guard.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to cut the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, King. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for MP, a showman for sure. He has truly arrived.
Hart finds Bridges. And Obi outside. Towns high post. Good defense by Wembanyama. For Houston, they've gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
MP with the drive and the finish. Attacking through the defense right there.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations, so many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
The Rockets have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Bridges outside. Brunson sets a screen for Bridges. Outside, Towns. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with
showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Oklahoma City was all business. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he pulled in a season-high number of rebounds. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
For the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Towns. John Collins comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Anunoby. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Robinson a screen on Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. McBride passes to Robinson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And he throws it down hard.
Timeout. In the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Knicks making a change here. Let's take a look at the numbers for OG Anunoby.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that arm. What a night he's had.
Cole, and the rejection by MP. For the finish. Terrific.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Kolek, and the rejection by MP. He drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 24.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Collins, and the layup's good off the glass.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low. Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage of both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Collins, good.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Here's MP. Here's the baby hook. And he has 28 points for the game.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Rockets. A grand total of 28.
About 89.
Welcome back, everyone, to this NBA Cup championship game. The second quarter is just beginning here. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach, Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Good cut by MP there. Love that aggressive approach.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Adel LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, the Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Guys?
They've clearly bought in. Alan, we appreciate the report. And he throws it down hard.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Collins, a screen on Thompson. Outside Collins. Off target from outside. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Going to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Towns, no luck.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Towns, the pass to Diawara. Pass to McBride. One interesting note about tonight's game, unlike the rest of the cup, Greg, this does not count towards the regular season standings.
Yeah, so each of these teams will play an extra game during the season, but hey, you ask these guys, and they don't mind at all. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And they may be leaning a little too heavy on the three-pointer when there's better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
Here's Kolik, and there's another one for the Knicks.
Appears like he's found his footing here in the second quarter. Much more efficient.
The drive by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
That's an old-fashioned rim rack.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum-level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Driving the lane. Here's Kolik. And three off the mark. Rockets have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. The Knicks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Towns a screen on Royal. This one for 3. Kolik, no good. Kolek has gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
Here's Kolek. He's covered by Roy. Down low. Pass to McBride. Here's Kolek. New York, no good that time either.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he gets that open.
The shot's good from Roy.
And they repeatedly pressed inside in the first half.
And so it's Houston way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. Fellas, what are the games you're most looking forward to?
I always want to see the best players in the league scrapping the claw like when it was me again.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the New York Knicks.
There's a lot of love for the NBA.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for...
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this game? We've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of it.
And New York, looking at who they got. They've got Towns, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Here's Towns. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Smith finds MP. And he drives in.
When he's lighting up like this, they are a hard team to beat.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
New York moving it around. MP against Brunson. The drive by MP. Unable to get that one.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from the highlight reel to the bloopers.
And this has got to be one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town.
Huge advantage for Wembanyama to see over everybody.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Bridges with it, picked up by Thompson. Anunoby left side. Hard inside, covered by Smith. Lets it fly. Hart, no good. Rockets have gone 3 or 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start today. The shot's good from Roy.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Pass to Brunson. Deflected by MP.
Wow, MP with the meeting and the summit. Denying almost.
Şengün's check in for Victor Wembanyama. Just 3 to shoot. Bridges inside the 3-point line. And the shot no good, a bit short. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie Force.
Thank you, Kevin. OG and constructive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Guys, back over to you.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Alan.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Pass to Bridges. Hart with the screen for Bridges. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Rockets have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Royal, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Royal's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call them ladder climbing.
The shot's good from Brunson.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
The try.
Yes, sir.
And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent.
And an entertaining one, too. Just a sublime finish.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those really every time. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots. And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop. He's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And so it's Houston holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Defensively.
That's gonna be cool. Low-key gonna play.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
With a big group substitution here. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Capella. Tari Eason comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Barry's checked in for Young, and it's Royal in for Fred Van Vliet. Royal is out there with Barry. Then it's Alperin Şengün. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot down in the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Well, the players are down the sledgehammer!
No, he didn't. No, he didn't do that.
Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
I wonder how long he's worked on that. First, you got to think it up. Then, you got to bring it to reality. Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's had.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Out to Bridges. And a miss there on the dribble. Houston's gone 2 of 5 on 1 shot since the end of the 3rd quarter. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Durant comes in for Tari Eason. It's Thompson in for
another hoop for Brunson. Really, he's one of the most potent scorers in the league. He's on a heater tonight, folks.
Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
And here's 8 points.
Wow. This guy right now on another level.
Here's Brunson. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised too.
And MP throws it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
Here's the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've got it.
Because how fast Brunson plays, his pull-up is really unguarded.
The drive by MP. Brunson surveying the D. And they've done it. We have found the first champions of the season, the winner of the NBA Cup.
They earned that trophy, and man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA Cup.
Now let's go to Jennifer Keane-Thomas.
Go to 200K. Yeah, 500K. That's a deal right there. And then all the VC I'm gonna save from the my career shit. I always be performing until I play that shit. That shit don't be on nothing. Even if I don't even know what's going on. Which is cool though. I do remember the time.
Good, MP.
But we had to play one season though. Cause you think about it, 82 games, that's really over 100 games. Ain't gonna be good. You just gotta figure out what you're doing. A lot of people don't know how to do that. That's NBA template. That's kind of been the wave this year. You go on the records, always a fucking NBA template builder. And they don't even be good at
Bro, I got a great theme lined up for the second half of the season. Please tell me you're ready to go.
Yep, I'm rolling.
Bet. What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, here to announce that for the rest of an MVP should be able to drag any group of guys to 500.
Even when it's trying I don't think he can just change that. I don't even worry about getting no overpowered bill because what I know is
MP in the house.
any position, I'll try to go mid.
Like those picks, MP?
So I gotta wait to get 5 cat burgers though. Obviously, you don't get 5 cat burgers. Because the fact that I ain't gonna lie, the first time in forever. Yeah, still picking successful. So did that. I mean, like, you gonna have to really guard some. They just shoot all over you. So that's still kind of in the game because of that. Because of the team. Even though mid-range is broken, you have to see somebody.
And out on the floor, taking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation. Well, with both of these teams playing well as of late, someone's going to leave here with a really big win stand.
Well, there's nothing like playing another team that's hot and being able to continue your role. It tells everyone when we're at our best, we can beat anyone else at their best.
Let's take it to the sidelines where we've got some more on MP's big night.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys.
No doubt, sure was. Thanks for that. So the Houston starting 5. MP is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. Sinks it from distance.
Well, Murray can create space off the dribble, and he doesn't hesitate with that pull.
Oh, from the rafters.
That is incredible.
Oh, man. MP. That was nasty.
Denver moving it around. Murray for 3. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Murray's got 6 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early.
That is incredible. Yeah, let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Outside Watson. From the arc. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Royal. And MP throws it down.
Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
Outside Watson. On the wing, Brown. Harris outside. Pass to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The Rockets have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Coach Nikola Jokic, a guy who thrives playing through contact.
Well, B.A., you know what? Sometimes, yes, maybe more than any other player, when Jokic is forced backwards, he tends to get more creative. It's confounding what this guy can do at his size. Never ceases to amaze.
Count that one.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
Stolen by MP. He takes it in. They get it again. Durant, always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, the extra hustle paying off there for KD. That's an easy board with his length.
They basically said, I don't think he can do that no more.
They need this. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes a first.
Under 90, you might as well not even get it. Unless you just not gonna be on the perimeter. Now you gonna get your shit snatched every time.
The Nuggets making a switch here.
That's what
Williams
makes
is
me
checked in. And then for Houston, Alperen Şengün's checked in for Wembanyama. Oubre comes in for Durant. And MP subbed in for Eason. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in.
Guard.
Oubre against Johnson. The 3-ball.
I'm cooking.
And again, it's Denver missing. Houston leading by 8. We've got Murray. Signaji out there with Johnson. And it's Williams. And it's Rivers in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Jacks up a 3. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
MP outside. Muscling it home, MP.
I mean, you're not even a good side. You don't even know how to take off on the
Now to the sideline and catch up with Ali LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He ended up with a shocker of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Oh, great stuff, Ali. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team
yelling
needs
out
from
people's
him
stats,
on that
bro.
particular evening.
Look, hey, this motherfucker got 993 now. You get on his ass. Come up the court when it's first start.
Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort. That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Just got me damn game.
How to build a lead
PG
and
can
then
fuck me up all
sustain
day.
it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
So David Adams decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Denver will go for a different look here. Jokic is checked in for Williams. Harris comes in for Najee. Watson, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. And Brown subbed in for Rivers. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Houston. Durant comes in for Oubre. On the wing, Brown.
I'm on it.
And again, it's Denver missing.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even gonna make it.
And the bucket is good.
It doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
MP drops it. Oh, MP throws it down.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flows.
Back to Jokic.
Stay with him in Rick.
Pass to Brown. Launches it. It's hauled in by Houston. And guys, they're up to 19 straight now. What a remarkable run.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it. By going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do. Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Jokic
no
good.
bro.
Houston with the ball. Really controlling it. An 18-2 run here. And MP throws it down.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Pass to Johnson. Now Jokic. Just 3 on the clock. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's MP making things happen for Houston. He's been an offensive force. Now with over 30 points after the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right
you're
back.
behind her with your hand, with her hand, your hands in her pocket. She paid. That meme is so funny. growing up, G.
Yeah, watching these guys make me want to.
You know, all they could afford it.
I mean, all the space they have to shoot it in right now, man. This would have been my.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Houston Rockets.
That's right, whoever take care of me.
And that is going to do it for us.
That's the last thing you want in life. You got to be talking about, oh yeah?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
But when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5.
You don't want to be in game and project.
Alperon Şengün. Then it's MP, then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Eason, and it's the two-guard spot. And Grant goes to a franchise player. How much does it help to have a guy who unites the
Come on now.
You knew I was right. What are you talking
about? Insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
Meanwhile, I hear yo BM who are the ugly troll you got in the back end.
Their
defense has to do
it.
Those shooters.
Here's MP. Oh my! Throw it down.
That is ridiculous. Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Murray passes to Watson.
Get off the game.
Murray inside. Covered by
I
MP.
want to win.
Just 5 to shoot.
Murray.
Eason pulls it in.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Royal. Yet another bucket.
He's now in a tie for the 4th most games in NBA history with 40 points or more.
He's creating a legacy that will be remembered for a long, long
I'm on
time.
my 6th rebound.
And the call will be against
7
Alperon
4
Şengün.
with 99 rebounding.
His second foul of the game.
This motherfucker's cheating, but you don't understand that because you just think that don't exist. Don't talk about you like God would be right in your face and like, no, that's not God.
It's Jokic, high post. Wembanyama on it.
Right.
Wembanyama gets a hand on it.
The block by Wembanyama.
You just
Are you kidding me?
Goodness.
You live for nights like this when it's all working and the rim looks so huge.
Offside.
Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot
You
block.
not getting on the game too crazy, man. Go outside, bro.
But he can also do it on the perimeter.
What the
I've
fuck
seen
is
guys
going
turn
on,
down
bro?
three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
All right, let's
You
get a
just
report
talking
from
on the
Alec.
mic and shit. I'm trolling.
The Nuggets have gotten used to
Giggle,
success.
giggle.
Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's
The
really good
fuck
when you're
is
winning.
going on,
Everybody's
man?
happy, everybody
I'm
wants to
talking about
play.
real life giggling,
Everybody's
though.
buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so
You not
I do
even
not want to
laughing.
go
You
back to
giggling
that.
like a little ass kid. Like,
Good with him in the lineup. All right, Alec, thank you.
oh, bad, man. I can't control the
And
thing.
it's Houston scoring
Mm.
again.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Trying
These
to
are
find a
those
spark
people in the
here.
back of y'all
Yes,
class
indeed.
and
They
not
rush
talking to
pressure
y'all.
offensively. They could really use a basket.
Dude, all I'm in this one of the whole
Quite
stuff.
well enough to carry the entire
Then
team.
the main
They
character.
need to find some other contributors.
And since the halftime break,
Use that
their
nigga in the
offense
back.
has just been on another
Then with
level.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Well,
cards,
the coaching
running like
staff made
Naruto.
some adjustments
Oh,
for the second
that was
half,
you.
and they've come out with
I'm trolling. I'm rage bait. Get out of here,
The
man.
Rockets have gotten off to an incredible start
Look
in
at
this
some
half.
damn
8
pussy.
of another one goes. Incredible.
Get off that OnlyFans.
To add up for him.
Go get
Every game taking him closer to the next benchmark. Second most in the season. Harris outside.
How old is he?
1:09 left in the third quarter here. Denver moving it
Like,
around.
alright, man, the man in my generation so lost. Be like, I really be making us women
Harris
feel.
has gotten himself on the board with
Then wonder why the women talk about it like,
Cautious from
yeah,
outside.
how the hell
And so
back?
far, the defense has had no answer.
Look,
Damn.
when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Murray. From downtown. It's hauled in by Houston. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now.
And I heard niggas be calling
And
police
MP
a lot.
gets it to go on the assist by Wembanyama.
Yeah, MP
Yeah,
capitalizing
a
on
lot
being
of
so
close
close to
like
the
that in the last couple of
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and
nothing.
game clock.
Getting into it with that shorty. Like, they getting into it with
Nice
them.
D.
Well, give credit to the
That
defense
motherfucker's
for
on my
cutting it
block.
off. Normally, that'd be easy points for
There's
him
break
at the
off
rim.
season or something?
There you go. He's a
You know what I'm saying?
monster
You don't
at
go
the
for
rim.
those problems.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
Dude, you choose to be single, you happier.
Good. Murray's got 10 points now.
Gotta worry about
Just in this
that.
quarter.
And he was
One thing, I'm gonna lie.
there last time.
I feel like
And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just.
I'm not gonna lie, but when I was a kid,
Thinks
oh,
every
I'm
shot
taking
is
like a
going
flash
in.
off this whole.
They should just
You
keep running sets
You
for
finna
him.
get a test.
And
Well,
so
I'm
it's the
taking
Houston
fucking
Rockets.
in-
Don't
in-
see
in-
too many 39-point
in
leads
school
in
right
the
now.
NBA. Incredible.
They done buy a
It
pop
hasn't
quiz.
taken them too many shots to
back.
get their points.
Nigga, I could be on the
Yeah,
court
while we
playing
have a
ball.
chance,
I'm
let's
trying
go
to
to
get
our
back.
State Farm assist
The
of the
phone
game.
is in my pocket.
And I'll tell you what, this was a
And I cannot make it
no-brainer
up,
tonight. Take a
Okay.
look at the precision on this
Yeah,
feed.
well, I gotta
Couldn't
check
place
while
it
I'm playing.
any better.
Playing ball.
Yeah, that's high-level
Great.
playmaking. He makes it look easy,
You-
but
you-
it's not.
You could be single.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Cameron Johnson out there with Williams. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas.
Then
And
most-
it's Rivers in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Read.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club.
Read 'em.
They kick it out to Murray.
They need for a lot of men, bro.
No good on the 3.
He didn't make them
Why
pay
y'all
for that
giving
weak
these
defense,
things?
but they just can't rely.
Good. That's another bucket.
And what's another 60-point game for him? I mean, you can almost expect it from him at this point.
And he's now within reach of the most 60-point games in a single season.
Don't come
He
play
could
Justin
do
over
it.
here, because I'm going to shoot the shit out you, gang. This ain't fast for me.
Outside, Williams.
And I don't know what to do this, so it's going to be rough.
MP was ready for the shot and timed the block to perfection.
Why people
Jokic is
retarded?
checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Just 4 to shoot. Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though.
That's right there.
They've
That's
got to
good.
run something to get the other guys good looks.
I love this game
Give me
plan.
back to
That's
that.
10 points in a row from in close.
Oh, hell.
Rivers, the pass to
It
Murray.
took years to get goofy like this, man.
Jokic with a screen on Thompson. Pass to Jokic.
Imagine being serious.
Offline with a 3.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to
They
get your
lock
shots
in.
within the flow
You
of the
don't lose
offense.
your life.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up
Fuck,
there,
nigga, we been here in the
up there, you know
fucking
what I'm saying?
saxophones and the horns. Nigga, fuck wrong with y'all.
Well, you can tell he thinks
Hey,
he should have
yo,
had
on
that
that
one.
cut.
Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Don't be on the block. We
Oh, and
finna
the
shoot this
dunk
bitch
by
on some.
MP.
Well, it seems like he's making everything.
And I
Nothing
know.
makes a
Ooh,
coach happier
bruh.
than seeing your offense click.
Oh, crib.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership
I don't know.
and the front office permeate an organization?
I think
Well, you're absolutely right, BA. Leadership
the real
starts at
G's
the
like to
top. And the best owners in the
oh, damn. Pretty much what's coming back on
Show
the
us
fuck
some
with.
power.
readiness is so important. And the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
Here's Brown. Drains the triple.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
That's wrong.
The Rockets have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth.
Looks like
They
he's
got a
been working on that
bullet.
one. Finally got a chance to break it out.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he knows how to make those jams memorable, doesn't he?
You got it. I am not a rhino.
Murray against MP.
Nor am I a fucking elephant, bitch. Why
Brown
you got this
passes
gun?
to Harris.
Who you trying to kill?
Jokic with
I
a
know,
screen on
nigga.
Smith. And here's Harris outside.
Yeah,
Capella with a
no.
rebound. The Rockets have gotten all 6
Man,
shots
this-
to
man,
fall in
y'all
the fourth
cheating.
quarter. MP drives in.
You cheating,
Good.
okay?
There's another.
What a
Watch you
game
get a
from
gun, a
him.
military gun like
72
this.
points.
And he's been simply sensational
Fuck
throughout
no.
this one.
It's time to go.
Pass to Jokic.
It's time to go.
Back to Murray.
Before I start seeing microglains in real life.
Doesn't go for it.
It's safe to say they have dominated
I know
this game.
Whoa, big finish.
He really had that.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach,
Hell in
this is
hell.
when you
Be you
enjoy
kidding?
what you're
Rocket
watching.
launcher, bro.
Your team playing well and
Like, oh
everything
god, that's
just
probably one of the
flowing.
most legendary fucking pitches on
Here's Murray. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
That's Murray just grinding it out and getting
This is
rewarded.
who I want to be with,
And you
bro.
look
Like,
around the
get-
league, 30 different
Yeah,
organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Running it down and turning over.
Outside Brown. Here's Watson. Gets the three to fall.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a
At
loss
the time.
stings a little less if you at least feel
You
like
know,
you
they
put
niggas
up
gonna
a
be there
fight,
with you, though.
but only a little less.
Let you.
This is what winning is all about.
not
Playing
gonna
your
do it.
best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Yeah, come
Murray for three. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking them down, you might as well keep riding.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
I'm not
Nice
gonna
to
lie.
see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work.
Oh my gosh.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. To walk in.
MP, you were able to reach the 20-point mark tonight.
Yeah, it's all about reps. Good night,
Ryan, back to you.
Great stuff there, Dominic.
I don't truck a lot of people, man. A lot of people love me, but it's definitely some people I didn't come across with hate, man. Like, if they had a chance, say nah. What do you do?
Good game, MP.
Double
MP. Yeah, MP.
This team? Yeah. That suit? Yeah.
That's all I be chilling, bro. Yeah.
Take your ball. How could you not like it?
Those kicks, MP.
I ain't got shit to offer. I ain't subscribing to OnlyFans. Damn, that's annoying. You buy content? Jesus. Go get a real student. Stop that shit. Real talk though. It ain't even a double standard, like even for the men. Stop being OnlyFans person. That type of shit right there is some kill my face. None of you like that. I feel like that's like something different, totally different than what the corn people are doing. Like, you're doing specific shit. Like that's a mental problem for them. And they be proud of, oh man, yeah, this one guy $1 million. think that's okay. Because when it's time to come get you.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast. This young kid's got some MP throwing it down.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center without the combo next to him. Porter is out there with Rollins. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who has a report on MP.
As you know, MP and Giannis are both having MVP caliber seasons. I talked to MP earlier about how he's approaching this game, and he said it's hard to manage Giannis in a physical battle. That's why he's won MVP before. We need to defend without fouling and make him earn his points on the floor and not at the free throw line. Can't argue with MP's logic there, guys.
He's not wrong. Hey, we thank you for that report. Now, MP. Following the miss by Giannis from deep.
Could have been an and one there.
The Bucks won their last contest, that game against the Grizzlies of Memphis. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can
you need to meet him.
Go to greats of all times, in my opinion, is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10+ seasons. MP taking flight.
That one's good by Porter.
One thing I learned about
to get in a really early, nice triple.
Here's Williams and the dunk by MP.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim.
Porter picks the turn.
You tell me that you thought that all that came out? That wasn't enough. Oh, that's supposed to come out right there. What's going on?
Here's Rollins. 5 to shoot. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Giannis grabs the miss.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Houston making a switch. Thompson's checked in.
I'm not saying the meaning is it.
Milwaukee's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Thompson is out there with Roy. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now here's Kuzma. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. MP inside. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. The Bucks trail. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Bucks hit their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the Bucks making a change here. Jackson's checked in. It's the second for the Bucks. So it's the Rockets now. And the win streak tying the Warriors record of 24 wins back in 2016. This group is really clicking.
Let's get out of the game. That's what y'all doing.
They just can't lose one of the most memorable winning streaks in the league.
Football should be out of league. Boom.
What did he just do?
Green knocked out the
insane athleticism.
What you think? Forget you.
Here's Buffett. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
Despite his youth, he's showing grown man.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against New Orleans really lit up the floor. He dropped an amazing number of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the 3-point line as well.
as always, Allie, for that great report. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not willing to let them lose that game. We'll see how they do. What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Looking for the future.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for Houston. Durant comes in for Oubre. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jack. Giannis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. A.J. Green, he's checked in for Torian Prince. And Kevin Porter subbed in for Jackson. Turner dishes to Giannis. Shot to stop the run. The shot by Turner, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Greg, you're looking out for Shenki. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2020 as a 19-year-old. Pretty clear he should have been higher.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. MP converting the top bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Buffkin, no good. And it's leading by 13. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
That seems like they haven't missed.
Pass to Buffkin. Giannis outside. Tries the spin move. Giannis rips it down.
And his athleticism comes through. He's got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard hitting up like that?
That is special. Antetokounmpo slings it in.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
And MP throws it down.
And I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Pass to Buffkin.
Give me that.
Touched by MP. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Alfred Shogun. In Milwaukee, also making a switch. Rollins is checked in.
We be trying to get defensive shots actually happening. Any defensive shots we really get.
35 seconds left here in the second.
We don't get no action.
The kick out to Porter. No good with the triple.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the strongest team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Porter. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Defense got to roll the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going the way with the miss.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space. It has to be a great player and
Passing the ball.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one-sided. Rockets lead by 19. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, and we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king? Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Houston Rockets.
A lot of time glitch right here.
The way that...
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back.
These batters, though, I'm making this deal.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild through that first half. Absolute dynamite.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you can whistling travels. That didn't happen.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Porter is out there with Rollins. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Here's Porter. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got his third assist on the night. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Guys?
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Porter with the steal. Pass to Rollins. Lets the three fly. And the three ball is good. Rollins got 8 points.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. He's still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does. He really does put pressure on.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
Let's use this break in the action to show the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. In third, the Rockets.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Outside Porter. No good on the three.
They've shown effort and aggression. Right from the tip. They're rebounding edge right now. Massive.
And how about just floating to the rim on that side?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup-proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, it's the same as it's ever been. I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
Deny that.
Green kicks to Porter. Green with a screen on Şengün. Green passes to Turner. Shot clock at 6. It's Porter outside. Şengün with the rebound.
His consistency just hasn't been.
Yes!
Such a great passer at his position. Dimes like this, KD is a winner.
Inside, here's Porter, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Porter's got 4 points this quarter.
No settling for an outside.
Oh my goodness! What a play!
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Green draws the double. And Turner kicks to Giannis.
That night, I want to see that man all him
From the strike. Not enough on that one as it misses. Houston leading by 22. The drive by MP. It's good. Royals got 50 points.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them.
I want to trade this Xbox in. Just pay the rest for the P5.
Houston making some changes. Bucks Bucks trail by 21. MP out there with Thompson. Then there's Oubre. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Wembanyama in at center. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Kuzma outside. Pass to Chang. The 3. It's rebounded by Royal. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And MP throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Right wing, 6 on the shot clock, and Chang gets it to go.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Jacks up a 3, gets the 3-point defense. Warriors got 57 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also shown great effort defensively tonight. That they closed out on shooters and really got their hands up on multiple shots.
That one falls. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They host the Kings after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Buffkin, no good.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things. What will happen? He's trying to help his team.
Royal. Buffkin with the rebound. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Prince kicks to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks working the ball around. Kuzma, right side, to stop the run. Buffkin, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Buffkin, covered by MP. And that one's good by Giannis.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Yeah, another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Royal, and again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Antetokounmpo, and another basket for Milwaukee.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now. Getting to his spots and making it simple on the offensive side.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Kuzma can't get it to go.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total of 47.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim. And he's been dominant here.
Shouldering the offense, GM really taking it to the opposition. Here's Giannis, and the Bucks miss again. Here's Royal, and yet another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught.
First thing all trying to be clear, but then y'all all done got the man, he was a buyer, they buy ultimate room.
It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Earlier today, your coach said the champions play.
I was inspired by what we needed.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific stuff, Dominic. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Al LaForge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Yeah. Get a job, bro. That's so bad. Broke his feet.
Yeah,
Do something.
Good game, man.
Trust me. Oh, you forget you got your damn.
He about to tear the roof off.
Get the fuck out of here. Now I'm finna come get you. You got things on
Lex, we're past the halfway point of the season. Some teams starting to run out of time as far as their postseason hopes.
Well, Brian, the play-in will give teams more hope as the season winds down. But if you're in that bottom third of the league, in terms of record at this point, it may be time to turn your attention to the draft.
Can be tough on a player, too, to try to finish out a season that way.
Boy, it really is.
So the Houston starting five. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. MP is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
Hey guys, well, all eyes will be on the potential MVPs tonight. MP and I chatted about this challenge of facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in this one, and he told me, I'm looking forward to it. I know Shai's a student of the game, so this will feel like a chess match at times. It's a test that we're both looking forward to. We'll see how strong his chess game is soon enough.
Good stuff. I know the chess pieces, but that's about it. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Just 5 on the clock.
I'm being like this.
Here's Wallace. On target from outside. You know, Tim, when it comes to deflections and steals, who's better than the Thunder?
The answer, nobody. They pressure the ball, they run swarms of defenders at you, and they have a way of overwhelming and exhausting their opponents.
Alexander from outside. Nails it from 3.
Well, we continue to see SGA putting in that work on extending his range. He knows how important that is.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 9 points.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Williams from long range. Smith with the rebound.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field.
Big finish right there. Awesome. Oh, man. MP. That was nasty. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. Well, we've got a developing story here. Standing by remotely, we go to our 2K insider, Shams Charania, for the details.
Thank you, BA. The rumors have been confirmed for Denver, and they're trading with the Toronto Raptors. They were looking for a throwback guard to run down the middle of the floor for them. Once Jakob Poeltl's name was mentioned, I'm told all other conversations stopped. He was their guy, and you know what? With how they play, it might work out very, very well.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. Here's Bledsoe. After the basket by Houston. SGA passes to Wallace. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Bledsoe can't get it to go. Houston leading by 7. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, nice job that time by Williams, finding a way to get to the rim and finishing with a dunk.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. The coach potentially looking to adjust. So for Oklahoma City, Joe comes in for Bledsoe, and Mitchell subbed in for Wallace. And Houston will go for a different look here. Şengün checked in for Wembanyama.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Behind the back. Behind the back.
Şengün with a steal.
Yeah, they 3 behind the back.
Here's Royal. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. MP's got 19 points.
Behind the back,
they've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
We're going to do random
He pulls it in. Under trail by 8. Just 1 second separating the shot clock.
You don't do the move it behind the back. You
right side, Williams.
If they goddamn still use
Here's Royal. The layup off target.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
And so it's Houston up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple.
Let me do a standing still move behind that.
And for
what is going on?
a different look for Oklahoma City. Bledsoe, he's checked in for Collins. Wallace comes in for Strother. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Joe. And the Rockets making a change here as well. MP's checked in. We've got Mitchell. He's out there with Shakin.
You thought you had a steal. He fall back up.
Oh my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Lost.
Mitchell against Thompson. Pass to Bledsoe. Back to Mitchell. The 3. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Brooklyn put on a show. He dropped an amazing number of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this.
Oh, video I watched. Here we go, boy. Hell no. Hey,
and the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
MP hammers it down.
Oh, wow. How about the handles from MP? I mean, that's just a beautiful play.
Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Shoots from the line. Again, SGA can't get it to go.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the... Gets his Sometimes you know the contact is coming. MP not shying away at all.
And here's SGA outside. And it's Shea hitting the three.
Really in sync offensively right now. He is turning it
I only hope really is my
Here's Royal. And MP throws it down.
He's more
Nice
focused on
one-handed jam there,
what he's
BA.
putting in
A
his
little
game.
exclamation point. Thunder trail by 11.
He had been doing that.
Now here's SGA.
Once it, I ain't gonna lie, it don't matter what game you make. Once a community gets the ass, this and that,
throws it down.
And Wemby using his unique perspective to find the open man.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Strong take from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Half the community
MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Pass to Sorber. Fires for three. Thompson pulls it in.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help.
Really
Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Houston shooting their first free throws of this game. That one's off.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Smith, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Kevin Durant comes in for Oubre. And Eason subbed in for Thompson. Thunder trail by 14.
And you're not doing
And here's SGA. Rockets with a rebound. Loyal's got his fourth rebound in this one.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
Pass to SGA. Now Bledsoe, defended by Eason. Bledsoe, pass to Wallace. The foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at
you
the point
don't
of
listen
contact.
to it. You don't know play this.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's good from 17 feet. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
MP getting it done for the Rockets. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. We'll be right back.
I'm back to class.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Houston Rockets.
It's all been gravy, baby. You know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a high.
And circling back to the first half, what about these 2 point guards?
Fortnite don't make a VR. You don't
MP
even
is
get a
making a
VR.
great decision tonight as the
already
top
had
point guard.
VR.
That's job number one. Get the ball to where.
But you got jetpacks and shit.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action.
They didn't want to play this shit in Black Ops 2, but he brought them jetpacks. We competed going
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
So the Rockets 5 now. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Tari Eason is out there with MP, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. And Legs, one thing we're seeing more of these days, head coaches who weren't necessarily high-profile guys coming in.
Well, I do think when you walk into a locker room having played before, there is a level of credibility that's automatically there. But in the age of analytics, it's probably less important that a head coach be a former NBA player.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Back to Eason, pass to Royal. Shot from the wing. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Another bucket! Wow!
He's having himself quite a night, scoring with reckless abandon.
And he's nearing third place in career 40-point games.
Closing in on the Black Mamba Kobe Bryant, who was able to reach that mark 122 times over the course of his storied career.
And SGA
Kobe really, man.
Well, that's just skill by SGA. He is so good at reading defenses and understanding when he has an opportunity.
All right, let's honor a player who set the bar high last month. Our player of the month for the West, MP.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it. Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing
Also
fans
having the
league-wide.
main
Pacers
story
coach Rick
going on.
Carlisle saying, I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball. Back to you guys.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
And MP throws it down hard.
Well, first the speed, then the touch. Textbook from young MP.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Sloan. That one a little long.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away.
And got it! Another basket!
Another big night, and he's nearing the #1 spot for most 50-point games in a single campaign.
Man, I've never seen a season like this. Over and over, he continues to explode on the offensive end. SGA good.
Shea is just relentless, continuing to attack the defense over and over.
Oh, look at him fly!
Look at that power.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Mitchell's checked in for Oklahoma City. And then for Houston, Sengun comes in for Smith. And it's Thompson in for Eason.
You getting paid.
Rockets on D. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Sloan. That one a 10 offline, but it drops in for him. Sloan's got his first points in this one.
And he knows he can make this shot. I mean, clearly there's no indecision for him from there.
Well, his great advantage is that he can shoot over the top of almost any defender.
Mitchell pass to Sloan. It's hauled in by Houston, and you watch Alperen Sengun.
Like this fucking town, like you saying that shit, like it's overly.
He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Here's Wallace. From deep, Mitchell. They get it back. Williams from long range. There's the three, and that one's good. Mitchell for three. Mitchell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. MP drops in. And MP throws it down hard.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Now, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Here's Royal. Oh, another one falls. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
One thing I can say, Luka
Here's
is doing.
Mitchell. And he drops it in from the low post. Mitchell's got 5. Houston has gone. Wow.
Hey, B.A., not many players can pull off an incredible move like that.
Boy, you're talking about a very
I
short
was
list.
doing them basketball defense threes, man.
Pass to Wallace.
We watch one.
Now Bledsoe. Here's Sloan, covered by Wembanyama. Fades back. And Sloan gets it to go. Sloan's got his second bucket.
Yeah, he goes to the fadeaway right there. I think he thought the defense was a little bit closer.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with a commanding lead to end the quarter.
Like this, I'm seeing history happen real fast.
Well, they're
I guess I eventually.
He's checked in for Van Vliet.
They're nervous, Yeah, 3-point specialist. Nigga, take a shot.
SGA and Wallace are the
If
backcourt.
you miss, you miss.
And it's Williams.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he
There's no way
create
like
the
the last 2
space he
seconds.
needs, but then he attacks down low.
Slow, no good. Houston leading by 23.
Damn, it is possible.
Oh, connects again.
This game has his name written
Not just
all over.
one person with a
He
name.
has been phenomenal. An offensive
Williams
onslaught. Williams from long range. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one.
How am I losing the ball?
MP against
No.
SGA.
What the fuck was that?
Şengün, the screen. 6 on the shot clock.
How was I just losing the ball like that?
That's 70.
He is unconscious.
Well, life is good when you have someone as young as MP showing that much poise running pick and roll.
Pass
I
to
feel like
Williams.
stuff like that be happening purposely. Like the game just makes you fumble the ball and hopefully somebody is guarding it.
It's held in by Houston. 1:57 left in the fourth. And it's good. He hits another one.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Or the
And it's all
time
from
when
three-point
you
range.
got full energy.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, big time! And a quality find there by Isaac. It's really nice to see a big guy watching the floor for opportunities like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Hits the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points here in the second half.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Rockets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept...
Wow! With authority!
He's putting the team on his back. Incredible scoring performance thus far.
Be able to do that.
Pass to
That's the
Gilgeous-Alexander.
last little thing though. And do on this one, the 1v1s against each other.
That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Well, they have finally found something that's working, but it's against a defense that clearly has led up since they have the lead.
Inside. Here's Sloan. Bledsoe for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Another one falls. Amazing.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire.
I can go to tiebreak
Through that contact, SGA so tough in the paint.
That one's good for 2.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Up top, SGA. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. A state.
I'm here with MP, fresh off the win and a double-digit rebounding performance.
Yeah. This is what I was getting at.
Over to you, BA.
Thank you, Dominic. And that's going to...
It's a double-digit rebound.
Do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For reporter Ali
Bro,
LaForce
what?
and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill.
This is just be saying anything. Like towards the end, I ain't gonna lie, 2K be awesome. Maybe going hate. What's the word? I forgot this girl got all the legend shooting man.
focusing on small programs that their analytical mind at work.
It's awesome to have eyes on
and if you see fresh fruit, just...
Yo, MP, let's go.
I still remember him.
Put the windmill in there. That's not the one. I'm not the windmill, I'm not the leg. Is there something about it? Yes, that one for sure. Because that's the first thing. On the legs, 360.
MP.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Now the opening up for two more. They got Edgecombe. Also, Jonas out there. And it's Gonzalez in at the small forward position. And the second, oh my goodness! What a play!
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Wide with it. Gonzalez on him. The shot's good.
Hey, the thing is, never caught. You can call it not in nothing on that. It just literally played it on that. That's so annoying.
It's not taking him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
I was really over the top of
Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley. Oh.
Imagine doing that there.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
On offense, here's Team World trailing by 5. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight...
Oh my God, that is crazy.
Simply call it a free-for-all.
No matter what.
Have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
To the middle, here's Malo, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Not much in the way.
And they say you can do no look like if you hold something this way and then look this way, you can do it
until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does.
I'm not gonna lie.
Really does put pressure on him.
That's what he did.
You know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Got that one up quick. Royals got 16.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all
I was running
the first
a lot
half
of
of the
them
season.
because even with 26-year-old
He's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be
this is the first year where
after the
you
All-Star
got
break.
just hold down the waist and you doing it.
And Gonzalez pulls it down.
It always been.
I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys on the floor with him. Trying to make this a one-man show.
Yeah, he got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else. And that's really not what this game is about.
Taking it
That's
to
how rhythm shit is basically. I think that's why a lot of you don't thought about it.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
And off the front iron, and in it goes. MP's got 20 points.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Edgecombe. And the rejection by MP. Releases. Again, USA.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Jonas. Good ball movement here by Team Ward.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Here's Roy. Shoots over Jonas. Here's Murray Boyle.
Like every time I go right back over.
In control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Yeah, man.
Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there. And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Plays it up and banks it in. Royals got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game. He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself. A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
Here's Edgecombe. Covered by MP. Wolf tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And MP throws it down.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow. And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Driving in, and the dunk by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
To the inside. Here's Edgecombe. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
And the basket by MP.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Royal. And the rejection by MP. To the paint. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Oh, perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Going inside.
We always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Pass to Sarab. Can they get it? No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
No, you know what I mean? Crazy for the community though. So I never thought about that. What if not only we can make a middle, but we can go in the next
but when you go cold, things aren't going as well. You got to get that thing inside, mix it up a little bit.
Pass to Edgecombe.
If he has a
Dunk by Edgecombe.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here. Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe it. What confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself. Couldn't resist.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
MB getting it done for USA. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing...
And the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Such a wide open look. 21 points here for BJ Edgecombe.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
And here's MP for three. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
To the middle. Pass to Jonas. Here's Edgecombe. Off target with his three. Edgecombe with the steal. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Over to the wing. Here's Malowacz. 5 on the clock. Here's Gonzalez. Off target from three-point range. MP outside. Pass to Flag. MP outside. Rebound by Team World.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Good ball movement here by Team World. Here's Jonas. Team World with another miss.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
The three from MP.
Come on, bro.
And it's Team World with the ball. Pass to Jonas. Doesn't go that time. Good defense by MP. Fires the three. The three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 54 points.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Here's Edgecombe. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
MP looking around. It's good from long range.
I'm not gonna lie, like actually comboing with this is crazy. Like what? That's it. Smooth. No, I ain't gonna lie. This animation is actually tough. Like Luca is actually tough. Like what? That's crazy.
Royals get 11 here in this quarter alone.
Yeah, those are starting to add up,
He's
guys.
actually doing
Of
a
their
job
last
of
5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Now left to the wing. Pass to Malowacz. Here's Wolf. Right side Gonzalez. Team World needs to get off a shot. The shot by Jonas, no good. MP outside. Another 3 for USA.
This is actually okay.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Inside. And he is flushed down with a nice jam.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
From deep three-point territory.
Oh, he got it. That's
the miss.
I can do that
Like
from that.
that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Pass to Edgecombe. No good from outside.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did.
Throwdown with flavor.
That was kind of crazy.
Nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Here's Jonas. To the left side wing. Pass to Saraf from outside the arc. Team World with another miss. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. USA ahead. They finish off the 3rd quarter with a huge... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always...
He's checked in for Bailey. So, Team World's 5 right now. They've got Jonas. He's out there with Edgecombe. And it's Malowacz in at the 5, rolling the paint. Wolf. Team World with another miss.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Jonas. Pass to Wolf. Here's Gonzalez. Team World with another miss.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for USA.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
Down low. Pass to Edgecombe. To end the run. And it's Sloan with the rebound.
You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
I feel like low-key locked up in
And he finishes nicely on the layup. That's 28 points here for PJ Edgecombe. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
They double him with MP to the wing right side. Wolf drills it from outside.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
Now, here's MP. Tight defense on him.
Good work by MP there. Love that aggressive approach.
That was crazy.
On offense, here's Team World. Pass to Malowicz. Good ball movement here by Team World. Puts it up from 15. Edgecombe, no good. 51 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Royal, the 15-footer, good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Royal. And stolen by MP.
Great reflexes to get a hand on.
Oh, just pounded in! Pounded it in!
How about that?
Harper kicks to MP. Here he goes.
That's a power move by MP. Could have been an and one there.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Yaka Jonas.
That was such a good skill.
Pass to Gonzalez.
Yeah.
So no problem for USA as they get the win.
I can't say enough.
Good game, MP.
real overpowered shit, man. But how I got this 89 is gonna be 80. Try it.